Our shit's so
Dose.
hot. Our hit shit is so hot.
Is that Z shit?
Dose Bromigos.
It's that beatboxing shit. You know where they're like
Dose.
that's what it needs to be. It just needs to be a really deep fucking
Dose.
This is what I wanted to have to avoid was flipping a page over, and I went ahead and did it anyway.
You should have put one of them right here, and then one, so you could just look back and forth.
I figured out.
Or you could have just bought a second notebook. So you're like,
2 notebooks. I didn't buy the first notebook.
you're welcome.
You are so beautiful.
Bro,
Sing it to me.
The only thing I hate about this fucking spit guard is it touches my beard. I'll be talking, then I'll be like, oh, fuck.
Son of a bitch.
And noise. Shit.
Son of a bitch.
I really like that. The fucking Christ.
This week.
I love that. I love it. This week. So what's happened to this week, buddy?
2 bros. 1 migo.
I'm keeping it now. That's what's in it. Oh, shit. I didn't silence my cell phone.
We stopped doing entries, and that's fine.
We're just talking. I got to get comfortable. I'm not even on the dang camera.
Well, last week we had.
Oh.
It was a little, it was
Snap.
a little further away from us.
You can totally see me chillaxing on the big camera there.
The gyms have opened in Oregon. Lane County, Oregon gyms. Live.
Everyone's going to be eating dinner.
Jesus.
That's comedy.
Uh,
I love this.
yeah, my legs hurt already. I'm not excited for tomorrow when I start walking. And I'm have to have my dogs pick me up.
Yo, they have wheelchairs at Kayla's birthday party or what? You're going to need one.
Probably not.
We did legs today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also wearing my Ho Cubed shirt. I thought it was just black.
What is Ho Cubed?
It's Ho Ho Ho. It's a Christmas shirt.
Oh.
But you could wear it all year.
Oh, I thought it was some sort of.
I got three bitches.
Yeah.
3 bitches.
I don't know what those are called. I want to say equation, but I'm positive that's not right.
Exponents.
No. The, like H2O, CO2
Elements? Elemental formula?
formula there. I don't know if that was a formula or not.
No. I don't think so. It might be. Hydrogen, oxygen 3.
Hydrogen trioxide.
Oh my God. We got a genius in the building.
I don't think it's tri. It's something fucking.
I know
crazy.
that H3O is heavy water. That's how they make bombs. Heavy water.
Isn't that hydrogen chloride? What the fuck? The shit you put on a burn? That's H2O too.
Hydrogen dioxide?
No,
I
chloride.
don't fucking know. Somebody, Doug Ellis.
Welcome to Dos
Come on the
Bromigos.
broadcast, Doug Ellis. We need fucking element studies.
Come on, Doug Ellis. Tell us. Give us your magical powers.
Oh man.
Anyways, what are your thoughts?
You are so beautiful. We should just have a singing hour. I want to announce now. Please tell me what you were thinking before I announce this.
All week I've been listening to songs, and I'm like, we kind of fucking sing on every episode. I should sing this song. And then I find a different one, and then that's the one that came in my head today. I was thinking a Little Rascals.
Was it Alfalfa?
Yeah, I was thinking Little
Jesus
Rascals.
Christ.
Anyways, what?
I wanted to announce the episode 10 that we have planned is going to be Hot Winged Ass.
June 6th.
At the Moda Center at Clayton's house. Oh. Yeah, the Hot Wings episode. It's going to be awesome. Stay tuned.
It's really not.
What are you talking
I
about?
fucking hate hot stuff. Like
So what?
salsa at a restaurant, like a Mexican restaurant. like their hot stuff. I'll eat that, and I'm like, fuck.
You sweat.
I'm gonna get like 3 in and just be fucking dripping, bro.
The first time
I'm gonna need different shirts. I'm gonna have
just,
like 3 shirts on hand.
Random jump cuts where
Yeah,
you
yeah.
change shirts. The first time I ate this sauce, I ended up naked in my kitchen, like my head in a bowl of ice.
Yes.
They are not to fuck around with.
I'm not excited. I'm excited for the content. I'm not excited for
It's gonna be awesome.
my asshole to
No,
explode the following day.
My uncle-in-law, my mother-in-law's brother, came over for the 4th of July, and we were talking about how they like hot stuff. He had a hot Dorito, and everybody said, "Oh, that's not hot," which obviously a spicy Dorito
Bro,
is not even
Hispanics fuck
close.
around. They're like their candies
He's
are
white.
spicy as
He's
fuck.
white.
Oh, is he?
He's the only white
Ooh.
besides me. Anyway, yeah, so they're all saying, it's not hot. We're Hispanic, and they're absolutely right. A spicy Dorito ain't. That's like
See,
one
to me,
Scoville.
that's mildly hot. I'm
No.
like, fuck.
So he wanted something hot. I busted out the hottest hot sauce I own, the last dab. And I didn't even do a little. I dumped a shitload on there. And his son, my cousin-in-law, his name's Andy. He said
you.
he knew what it was, and he said, "Whoa, stop, because there was a huge ball of, and they made him take some off because he didn't know what it was. He popped it in there, and he's like, "Oh, it's nothing." It's the biggest thing I've ever seen.
I don't understand. I mean, I kind of understand because they do the bomb, and then they do 2 more. They do like whatever. It's usually like Hellfire,
Yeah.
and then the last dab,
Uh-huh.
and the bomb. 10 times out of 10, it's like, this is the worst fucking thing ever. And then
It's
the last dab,
disgusting.
they eat it, and then they're like, yeah, let's just chat. So it's either not hotter or they're just dead from the previous 2.
Yeah.
That they're like, oh, this.
I can't say I didn't make it. I made it one past the bomb, and the bomb it's toxic.
What do you
it tastes
have?
like batteries.
What's your post the bomb? Like, what's after that one? 'Cause every
It's
season
called
changes.
chili something. It's the Red Reaper pepper something or other.
Yeah.
Somebody
That's
just crash into us.
That's my dog's going off in the bedroom.
Yeah, it's a really hot red. It's really tall red bottle.
Yeah, I know
It's-
that one.
It's not even fun. And it can sneak up on you too. You'll eat it. You're like, man, this ain't bad. And it's 2 seconds later, you're like right here.
I'm gonna have a jug of milk right here.
Doesn't help.
I have a pitcher of ice water.
I promise it doesn't
I'm
help.
gonna do Gordon Ramsay, and we're gonna have donuts lined up.
Oh, is that the one?
Yeah, he has like apparently sugar counteracts the heat.
The sugar. Oh, that's so delicious. Look at these fucking donuts.
Yes, he's sitting there munching on donuts and ice cream and shit.
Yeah, okay. Donuts and ice cream it is. We'll have some of that on
Yeah,
hand.
that might be.
That's episode 10. This is episode 8, so stick around for more episode 8. As if you're going anywhere. It's a
Yes.
pre-recorded video. Comment on your favorite hot sauce. Tell us if you like hot ones this show.
more than likely, yes.
Put your pussy lips on live. I'll give you $1,000.
That's gonna be one.
That
Of the,
was one big long censor.
that's gonna be the. We are experiencing technical difficulties.
Oh.
All right, into the episode.
Episode 8's probably a bit more introspective. It absolutely will be more
As
introspective.
if the past 7 haven't been.
Yeah, this one, nothing but the same. The same common credits and content you can expect from your Dos Bromigos crew. It's just us. It's just
Also, let's plug it out. We have stickers available.
buy that shit.
It's on my thing. I can go grab it.
That's fine.
We have stickers.
Find
We'll-
him.
We'll probably put it.
Find me.
Look at our logo at the beginning of a video.
Follow the links below.
Sure. The beginning of the video is the sticker. Dose
Oh
Hub.
yeah, the Dose Hub. It's hot.
Check it out. Try it out. $5.
Get it on your shit. Get it on your phone. Get it on your vernacular.
Tell your friends.
Tell your
wife.
mom. Hide your kids.
No, tell them.
Oh.
Tell them all.
Tell them all. Tell your kids to tell your friends. I'm excited. It's pretty exclusive.
T-shirts,
first run.
sweatshirts.
We got a pretty exclusive first run of
Things coming
merchandise.
out soon.
Get ready. That was a long announcement section.
Yeah. All right, now that we're 20 minutes in.
Are we?
I don't know. We're fucking.
It's 10 minutes, bro.
yeah.
It's 10 minutes. What's the difference? Talk to me, sir. I know your parents. I know one of your parents. This is something everybody might be able to relate to on some level, but nobody really knows how to describe it. I myself don't know how to put this into words, so we'll try together. But have you ever in a situation felt like somebody was putting you into a box. Right there. Somebody was like, boom, that's you. And this is what you can do, and this is what you can't do. Regardless of what you actually can do, this is what you can and can't do.
Well, growing up, it's odd because it's odd because I've always, my mom has never done anything to harm me, but it's I have that fear growing up where like if I fucked up, if I did something she wouldn't agree with or wouldn't approve of, then I just have the fear she's gonna fuck me up. And then when I would do said things, they happened twice. It was just like, oh, you're okay. It's gonna be fine. So, but yeah, I was put in a box, per se, because
Had to put the Clayton in the box.
I just put the shit in the box.
Woo!
Yeah, but how many more fillers can I put in there? Yeah, but like.
Yeah, but I'm like, and then and
Basically.
so basically, it's essentially that. At least you're catching on.
Yes.
That pisses me off when somebody says you can't do this because of that. I want to strangle somebody.
We talked about this yesterday.
That's right, and I'm bringing it right back in. That's been very heavily prevalent in my life. The you can't do this because of that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and I've been trying to figure out. I figured out why it bothers me, and because it's almost always inaccurate when somebody says you can't do this because of that. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something. You can't go on a 7-day camping trip because you have dogs. That would be something I've heard somebody say to somebody before, right? Somebody might say that to you.
I would just take him to my.
Precisely.
I would just take him to my mom's house and
There
have
is
her
an
watch him.
Infinite amount of things that you could absolutely do to make that happen, but their answer is you can't do this because of that.
Yeah.
I want to strangle a person. Like, just
There's only set situations where that may come into play. Like, oh, I can't go hike up Mount Everest because I don't have the $60,000 it takes to hike Mount Everest.
currently.
Yeah, exactly. I can't do that currently.
That's
Maybe
important.
in 10 years after I save up and it's still on my mind, yes, I can do said thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think people look at it that way. That's the problem I have with it, is they think what they say is the end all be all. You hear it as, here's what it is. This is the facts. And a lot of the time that's just not true, and it frustrates me. So if you say that to me, we won't be
I
friends
used to
anymore.
a lot.
Yeah.
There's more monetary involvement though. Like, we can't go here because I don't have that money.
Yeah, well, yeah, we can't go to Mount Everest right now because I don't have money either. But we absolutely could.
Yet.
I'm saying the idea that you can't do that, the idea that somebody thinks you can't do something is what frustrates me.
Yeah.
Because you can do anything.
The worst is when people put those restrictions on you.
That's what I'm
and not
talking about.
themselves.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It's terrible when they do it to themselves. But when that's, you're describing exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
When they, and this is where I think it comes from, is their own fears, their own beliefs, their own limitations. They extend that to what they think and that you can do. But that is almost absolutely always inaccurate.
Yeah. Well,
It frustrates me.
and like I've said before in previous episodes, like parents, for example, when they go, you can't or you shouldn't do, like, lifting. You can't or shouldn't lift that thing because I've been there before. No, you haven't. No, you fucking haven't. Yeah. My fucking 140-pound mom going, I've lifted that 300-pound thing before. No, you haven't. There's no fucking way. How do you know what I can and can't do?
Right.
That shit annoys me.
So you think it comes from their experience is what they think of that?
Yeah.
Because they couldn't do it, that you shouldn't be able to do it?
Probably.
I agree.
That's probably the play.
That does make sense.
Dude, the AC just turned off and it got substantially warmer.
Just
here.
a bit warmer in here, didn't it?
It'll pop back on.
Didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, that's what I've been rocking with, is just, why do people choose to do that route instead of believing in a motherfucker? Hey, you go do that. You said you're going to do it,
it takes
so I
time.
know you can.
I mean, think about yourself 2 years ago. You weren't in the same mindset that you are now.
Not even close.
Exactly.
Not even close.
Two years ago, you would have been saying the same shit. You'd be like, oh, like, I can't go to the gym because of X, you know? And now you're like, fuck it, I'm going.
So
I'm already there.
you're saying it's a growth thing?
Yes.
Something not everybody is taught or learned about?
Yes.
How do we teach people that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
It can't be taught.
What?
It is.
Well, then how did I learn?
It is one of those things that you gain through self. Do you hear that?
Yeah. I think it's over there. It's the camera.
No.
We caught it. It's refocusing.
It's annoying the fuck out of me.
Just talk. Wait till the AC kicks on. You won't even hear it.
I lost my train of thought. I don't know. What else
You were saying it can't be taught. It's something you have to learn, and then you stop talking.
Oh, it's achieved through personal struggle and learning who you are. You'll learn it, but through yourself. Others can't tell you.
Is it a
Hey, go do
universal
this.
truth? Does everybody have to know that? I think everybody would benefit from knowing that. Everybody would benefit from a little bit of perspective.
That is true.
I know I've met people who don't have the ability. They're not grown up enough to handle a different perspective. Like whatever they see, whatever they believe, that's it. And in some points, that's got to be right. Like you got to be staunch in your beliefs. You got to believe what you believe, but you also got to be able. Sorry, I'm doing it right now, saying everybody has to be like this.
Yeah.
I think people would benefit from learning these things. That there is other perspectives, and sometimes yours isn't right, and being able to accept that yours isn't always right. That shit needs to be taught in school. Like fuck multiplication.
Yeah.
I don't need to know what whole cubed means, okay? It's a cute shirt, but it's not necessary. Treating another person properly, that should be necessary.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, it's where you grew up, what you learned. Like someone from the South isn't going to think how someone from New York is going to think.
Absolutely not.
You know? And a lot of those people, especially in the smaller cities, like where we grew up, we're going to go back in 10 years, and a lot of the people who are currently living there are probably still going to be living there. And that's why their perspective doesn't change, because they're just stuck in their ways.
So
and they don't want to get out of that comfort zone.
It's like grown over time.
Yes.
We just fell into it.
Yes.
That sucks. That sucks.
It's part of life. You either got it or you don't.
I need answers. Who the fuck knows? Somebody tell me.
What were we saying the other day that you were like, that's fucking, the water ain't that deep? How did that?
I was saying, I don't know how that applies to this. I remember what you were talking about, or what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I was just saying, who the hell knows? Whoever knows, if there's some monk out there, I'm going to go meet him. I want to talk to him. Mr. Monk, teach me. Read your Bible, kids. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Or don't.
Don't do that. Yeah, yesterday I was saying that people go with the flow. Some guy said to me, just go with the flow. Here's a good question for you. I was going to ask you this. I'll finish my story and then I'll ask this. But this guy at my work was wearing his mask, a guy who I see as an independent thinker. I said, hey, man, why are you doing that? And he responded in a long term, he said, I'm just going to go with the flow. And I said, man, the flow is going to go around me. I'm going to stand right here in this river, and everybody's going to go around me.
Water ain't that deep, son.
That's right. I love that. I wish I could have said that. Hey, water ain't that deep. You can't go with the flow when the water's an inch deep, because you got to do extra work to lay down and stay afloat.
Yeah.
That ain't it. That ain't it, Chief. That ain't it at all. I'm going to restart this camera. My question for you was,
I wish these mics were really easily detachable.
Tell
you could
me-
just walk away.
tell me how the coronavirus affected you. Tell me in the comments how the coronavirus quarantine has affected you in your home state. Californians, we're talking to you. Texans, we're talking to you. That's our two biggest metrics here in viewership.
Really?
Men of California and men of Texas.
How is it? How has it affected me personally?
Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me how you have been affected. Give me a story about something that was fucked because of this quarantine thing.
Not a damn thing, bro.
You tell me you don't have to wear a mask at work and that doesn't bother you?
I do, but I'm like, I work in the freezer where I wear a mask, and now I'm out and dry where I no longer have to wear a mask. But I'm like, it's not a.
They don't make you wear a mask at work?
No, I do, but it's not a huge inconvenience because I was wearing one in the freezer. Now I'm just out in a different zone. Other than that, I didn't overstock on toilet paper, so I don't have 5,000 rolls.
That's good.
I didn't overstock on food. I just kept going
Mm.
once a week. Still working. Still taking my dogs out to the park. Not a damn thing has changed in my life,
That's great, but a lot of people lost their jobs, and a lot of people are now like
which is unfortunate.
currently losing their jobs. It's insane. I don't know. I fought the change. I
Gotta be
didn't
essential, folks.
They closed that motherfucking gym, bro. That was unnecessary, but I cursed.
Yeah.
They closed the gyms. That made me sad. But that's really all that affected me.
Great example of I can't do that because of this. I would say, hey, bro, why don't you like build a gym or do this thing? You have all this wood outside. Use that as a gym. I can't or I won't.
I don't think
Because
I
of
ever said
X.
I can't. I did say I won't. I said I didn't want to. I don't want to go to the backyard and work out with wood. I want to go to the gym where all the weight is standardized. It's all safe and
But
clean.
that's the fun of it. You're like, fuck, I can't go to the gym. I'm going to lose these gains.
That's right.
Might as well just go fuck around in the backyard, make some fun out of it.
Yeah,
I have the tools and the ability.
I did. I'm not disagreeing with you there. I was more saying when people say that to somebody about their dreams.
Yeah.
Somebody says, I want to start a podcast and sit in my trailer and talk to my best friend. And somebody says, no, you can't do that because you don't have this. And I'm like, bro, shut your
fucking
shut your
doing
goddamn-
it.
Shut your mouth! We need to have like a seizure warning on this video.
3, 2, 1.
Dude. I don't like being told no. I'm a staunch man. I don't know
Yeah,
why I said
you
it that
roll
way.
with Callum Von Moger.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a staunch man.
I do. I actually met him in Australia.
Good eye, didgeridoo.
How you going? The fucking advertisement where he slams
Jeez,
this
yeah.
shit on the table. There's going to be a lot of bumper buster going on.
Yeah.
Let me see what else I got. Are you aware that the American country is brainwashed?
Did you see my Snapchat last night?
No.
My story that you shared?
Which one? About the bat?
The bat.
Tell me
the
about it.
bat quarter.
Tell me about the bat quarter.
Uh,
It's like Batman's pocket change.
exactly. Why is the 2020 quarter already a bat on the back? Coincidence? I think not!
Jesus Christ. Screaming.
That's how he does it in Incredibles, bro.
That's right.
That's how you gotta flash that up on the screen.
I don't think I'll be able to. Post-production's a bit rough, but yeah, we'll do it. It'll just be like a 4-second picture of just him really close up.
Yeah, but like, fuck, dude.
I wasn't going to say
It's so hard.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but like, cause
hopefully anybody watching this does that then too. They start talking and then they say yeah, but and they go, wait a minute. Hold the fuck up. These guys are right.
God damn it.
These guys are right.
Yeah, I think it's all corruption and bullshit.
So you think it's purposefully a bat because of COVID?
Like your wife said, like she told me, she's like, she goes, they made it a bat to commemorate, or basically say, we're always going to remember 2020 by this.
Really?
Yes.
It's conspiracy, folks. Lab-created virus in Wuhan. Sent out to the United States country. This is going to be kicked off of YouTube.
That's fine.
2 idiot kids not knowing what the fuck they're talking about.
I just, the craziness of it was that back in March, when this all took off and everyone's like, we need to fucking buy 40 packets of toilet paper and we need to stock up on food.
That was absurd.
And we were all just like, it is what it is. And look at us now.
It is
I've only
what it
used 2
is.
rolls of toilet paper. I get food every week.
You only used 2 rolls since March?
Probably like 3.
Oh my goodness.
It's just me, bro.
Oh man.
I don't use a whole lot.
I just don't wipe.
Yeah, I just get right in the shower. And
All my shorts are brown. Oh my god.
my bidet is my shower. You know.
That's
No
disgusting.
need.
I'm never gonna shower here, dude.
Did you,
Oh god.
have you heard the Joey Diaz story where he was shit in the shower and then it was like he'll catch it and just throw it in the fucking
What the hell?
You need to find that one. Fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
Or Joe Rogan was saying how he's like, I shit in the shower one time, and it wasn't juicy. It was a solid dog. And he's like, I'm sitting there stomping it down the drain, putting soap on the fucking floor, trying to clean it up.
Dude. That is so
fucking comedy,
gross. Bro. Tell me a good shit story of your own. Yeah, you good shit stories.
There's water birth. And you shit in the river. That's magical, bro. Because you just like feel it get pulled out of your booty, your booty. And
Shit
just
stories.
just float downstream.
You've done this.
Yeah.
When?
Several times.
In Kansas.
Kansas.
At the
Willamette River.
Tell me about one. Give me your best one.
They're not that great. I was like, I got shit. There's no place in sight. You might as well just drop trail right here and make sure all the family's down or upstream, so I don't shit on them. Another one. I was driving to work, and I was like, oh, this is a nice fart. Wasn't a fart. I was driving to work. Yeah. Luckily, I had my gym bag and I had some underwear in the back. And so I just did while driving, I did a change. Cleaned myself up and changed.
Dude.
It was pretty magical.
Did you just throw that pair away?
I just threw out the window.
Out the window?
Some bum will need these underwear. These shit underwear.
No.
They'll go down to the river, wash them up.
He's like, man, these aren't even half as covered in shit as mine are. Oh, God. That is truly foul.
Yeah, it was pretty gnarly.
That is true.
I got to work, and like I changed, but after I changed, I was like squeezing my cheeks, so nothing would escape my cheeks that wasn't fully cleaned off.
Jesus.
Got into work, and then I went to the bathroom and fully cleaned up. Yeah, it was a mess.
That is harsh, dude. That is harsh. Disgusting. Dude, for the people who take pre-workout, any sort of stimulants really, even coffee, they are familiar with 20 minutes later you're going to have some runny shit going on. So I been getting up before, going to the gym in the morning before work, and I find myself taking my pre-workout, going to the bathroom, or taking my pre-workout, driving there. Then by then it's active. Take a quick dump. It's always a done. It's like a quick faucet. That's right. So it's done.
Jesus.
And you get to work. You work out for a good hour and a half or so, and then you take another dump. By then your shit's solid because you've eaten something. You take a shit at work because you got to get paid while you shit.
How many shits do you take in a day?
Many.
I don't think that's good.
3 to 4.
That's not terrible.
3 to 4. The first one doesn't really count because it's almost always just the water I drank the night before coming out my butt.
Do you know there's people can go weeks without shitting?
Yeah.
That's fucking. But you can also get what's called toxic megacolon.
Yeah, because it gets stuck.
It basically becomes like concrete.
Jesus.
And so they had to jackhammer that shit out of your butt.
I'll pass.
Yeah.
I'll just die.
Yeah.
Just write it off. I'll die.
End it.
Oh, dude. Yeah, but I said it. Yeah, but so this is my only famous shit story. I've shit in the river too, but there's no good story. It's just something. It's something that happens.
You're just chilling in the swimming pool and it just floats right up next to you.
No, I was at the gym and I was doing squats. Well, I was doing calf raises on the Smith machine, not unlike what we did today. And so you're standing there, legs are all tight together, you're squeezing your calves and like nothing else because you're focused on your calves and that's what you do. And this is Smith machine, so you don't have to focus on standing up. So I found myself, I got a fart coming. And I thought, I'll finish the set. We got 15, I'm at like 6. So I'm counting nice and slow, 2-second reps. I get to 10. I got 5 left. I feel the fart coming. I'm like, okay, it might be time to speed up the reps. You start doing the bounce when you're going quick.
Yeah.
Last bounce. I thought it was the wettest fart I've ever had. I straight up shit myself, dude. I just racked it, and I did like the normalest walk I could achieve, and I wear thick sweats, so it's not like it was a big deal. Nobody saw nothing. There's nobody there.
Imagine wearing what you got today.
Game over, bro. Just down my fucking leg. Yeah, dude, it was pretty gnarly. But I had change of clothes, and I just chucked it in the bin. Just call it on that underwear, dude. That's
foul.
Tell me your greatest shit story in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Tell me your shit story. Shit's always funny. Is there never a poop like a poop story that's not funny.
2 girls, 1 cup. There you go. Quick answer.
So I've seen a lot of nasty stuff on the internet. I've seen some crazy-ish. I know how to find the crazy-ish. I've never found that video. I've never seen
never watched it?
that video. Never watched it. I know of it.
I'm
I know
pretty
how
sure
it starts.
I'm pretty sure it's on P-Hub. I'm not positive,
Let me
but
just reach
I'm sure
the
it
phone
can.
quickly.
Knowing of the internet,
It's too crass. It was too early in the internet for people to carry it on. It was like dark web stuff
Yeah.
back in the day, and I never saw it.
shit out of a cup.
Shit out of a cup.
2 lesbians like drinking each other shit out of a cup.
Yeah, I've never found that video. That's one of the few that's escaped
I
me.
watched about 13 seconds of it and went, and shut that shit down. Yeah.
We've degenerated from introspection to shit stories.
Vulnerability.
Tell me about it. Talk to me about it.
Uh,
Tell me about it, please.
Isn't it weird that we just trust random strangers to do certain things for us?
Such as
Like an Uber driver, a taxi driver, a pilot of a aircraft. You've never met this person. You have no idea who they are. And they could be having a terrible day. They
might have shit their pants.
They might have shit their pants.
Fuck it! I'm flying a plane to the building.
They could have been drinking. You know, you never know.
Yeah, there's a lot of trust in that
And we're
respect.
incredibly vulnerable, but we just go, fuck it. It is what it is. I need to get from A to B. This person's there.
So you're saying this is bad, or this is just a statement?
Or a random person at the gym that's like, yeah, I'll spot you. And you're fucking, oh, I'm going down. And that dude's like, I can't help you.
Well, call another one.
Vulnerability.
You're saying this is just profound? The fact is?
Yeah. Well, and like the realization that everything can kill you.
What do we do about
Air
this?
can kill you.
Air can kill you?
Water can kill you. You drink too much water? Dunzo.
Well, nobody's going out there drinking 15 gallons.
You never know. Some fucking idiot's like, well, I was told to drink water, so I'm just going to keep drinking water. And they go and go and go, and then all of a sudden they're just not going anymore.
They're gone. What's up?
I got lost in my notes.
Vulnerability. Yeah, that's a weird one. It's kind of hard to. A lot of people aren't willing to think about that. They aren't willing to accept that. Because then you feel like you're in danger.
Yeah. Or, better yet, like car manufacturers. Like, is that bolt on my car tight? I've thought about this while driving sometimes. I'm just like, imagine if just a bolt just snaps and I just go flying off the fucking road. You don't think about these things. You're just like, oh, my car's put together. It's going to move me.
Sure.
You know? Or it could just burst into flames at any moment. But you're just like, It's the little things that people don't think about.
Everybody has a lot of responsibility to their fellow man.
Yeah.
I, as a auto tech, have been in that position where you do a brake job and you have to take the whole front end of the car apart. And if you forgot a bolt, if you didn't tighten it all the way, it absolutely could happen.
Yes.
But then there's the running gag. You ever heard of G&T?
No.
Good and tight?
Oh, yeah.
Good and tight? There's torque specs. This has to be tightened to this amount of poundage.
Yeah.
But fuck it. We ain't got time.
Yeah.
G&T. And you do that to like everybody's car every day.
I can't turn that anymore. That's
G&T.
That's good. Yeah.
That's kind of whack when you
Yeah.
think about it. That could kill somebody.
Yeah. Or the fact that we have to
Fucking G&T, bro.
we've all agreed that we're not going to play bumper cars on the highway. You know? It's literally a mutual agreement between millions of people going, I'm not just going to run in this motherfucker today. You know?
Well, it would ruin your day too, right?
And imagine if we didn't have lines on the road, what it would be like.
India. Have you seen Indian traffic? Yeah, it's a fuck fest.
Yeah. There's 2 cars like this. A scooter goes by them.
It's
you know?
insane. They have big old semi trucks with one center headlight, so you think
Yeah.
it's a motorcycle, and it's a 17-foot
Yeah.
fucking wide truck. I think it would all just go straight to what India has done if we didn't have lines on the road,
Probably.
which I think has the most highest per capita road deaths every year.
Yeah. What's nutty is like
Peanut butter?
No. Some peanut butters, but not all peanut butters.
Fair enough.
But
What's nutty, brother? What's nutty?
Like here in Oregon, it's basically 2 lanes on either side of the road. 2 going this way, 2 going this way. And traffic, like up in Portland, it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, it's absurd.
And then but places like LA where it's 6 lanes this side, 6 lanes this side, it's the same amount of traffic. You got to wonder if they just kept adding lanes, would it make things better, or would it continually? Then more people would be like, I can go drive now because there's a fucking another lane and another lane.
Years ago, we should be interested in following this up. I can't pronounce the name of the city, Pyongyang. It's in India. They were moving, have moved. This was years ago. Their capital city from wherever the fuck it's at now to whatever the hell name of the city
SpongeBob?
is. I can't remember.
They were like, we're gonna take the city from here
And
push it over there.
Yeah, they spent a whole lot of money building this capital city, and then when they made this documentary on it, the roads were 10 lanes wide, but nobody lived in the city yet. And so the people on the docks were going through playing soccer in the street on the highway because there's nobody in the city.
Yeah.
10 lanes of traffic, all brand new, perfectly paved roads. You go 30 miles to the south and it's a shithole.
Yeah.
And you can't even walk through traffic. And then upstairs, the roads, they were regarding it as the first city ever to be built with population growth in mind.
Yeah.
We live in a city where population growth was not expected. The Beltline Highway is currently in the process of being expanded to accommodate population growth. But even then, it's just playing catch up. Yeah. So they built this city to be adequate for the population growth, and all they have is 2 people on a 10-lane highway playing soccer.
Isn't that Nuck and Futz?
Anyway, that's all. Basically, I'm essentially.
There's that one section of Beltline that is just fucking congested.
The
almost
Delta
all day long.
overpass.
Yes, like the rest of the the rest of the highway. It's like completely perfect, and then within like half a mile of that intersection, just dead stop traffic.
Do you think you know why that is? I bet I could tell you. I bet we can figure it out.
6 different entryways within a quarter mile.
Well, think about where all those entryways are coming from. Immediately, there's a shopping center to the south and a huge shopping center to the north. And then following that, just further north, 3 school districts.
Yeah.
And then further south, there's a whole another fucking town.
Yeah.
Springfield, all the people who live in Eugene come on that same highway, which is 2 lanes. And then there's 4 other different shopping centers, the Oakway, the Valley River, and the
Gateway.
The U of O area.
Oh, yeah.
And so that is all of 2.5 towns worth of traffic on 2 lanes, 1 exit.
Yeah.
1 exit ramp. At 4:30 to 5 o'clock. You ain't moving, baby. Yeah. You ain't moving.
That's been the upside of the coronavirus is driving to and from work. I'm there in a fucking half a second, you know?
Absolutely.
I'm not fighting traffic. I can go to Chipotle on lunch, be there and back in 10 minutes. It'd usually take me 30.
I hear that a lot. 10 minutes is absurd. That's a lot of...
Go from my work on almost basically West 11th to Coburg Road and back in like 10 minutes.
That is absurd.
I know,
There's usually heavy traffic there. I go to work at 4:30 and drive home at noon, so I never see any traffic anyway. That's crazy, dude. But they're adding a new on-ramp, and they have been for about 6 years.
Yeah. I was going to say something about that India thing. I totally forgot.
The Pyongyang. I'll put, every time I've said the word, like right now, Pyongyang, I'm going to actually find the fucking city name, and I'll put it in the video so I don't look like an asshole.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. 10 lanes of traffic.
When was the last time you turned
It's
off?
going. I keep an eye on it. When I asked you about COVID, and I was standing upside down talking to the Californians and the Texans. Red and blue state. Hi, Texas, we side with you. Republicans.
Chirp. I should have grabbed my water bottle. Just thirsty. I don't want your fucking COVID water, dude.
My COVID water.
No, my water bottle's in my truck. I don't want that. It's nasty. It needs to be washed, dude.
Be thirsty.
I will.
Bitch.
Starting to get a little hungry.
Yeah. What the fuck
They flip it over, dude.
I tried.
No.
Stuck.
The
Oh! Woo! Thank God that's not on
inside
camera.
the rotator cuff.
I couldn't figure it out.
Jesus.
Dude, I tried. Tell me about this. Tell me about the difference between being an upset. Tell me about the difference between being an Boop! Tell me about the difference between being an exception. I almost did it again.
Except.
And being exceptional. What do you think of that? Does that mean anything to you?
Not at the moment.
Jesus, you got so much louder.
I was basically through my fucking.
This has bothered
guard.
me. This has bothered me for
Preach it.
some time.
Preach.
I'm not even preaching. I need help. Somebody help me. Monk Gyatso or whoever the hell is out there who knows the answer to this thing. Yeah. Living in Pyongyang. Go to hell. Oh, God. I think there is a difference between being an exception and being exceptional. I think I am an exception to a lot of things, a lot of rules, a lot of behaviors, but I am by no means exceptional, and it pisses me off. I want to be exceptional, which is fine. You got to have drive.
Like how you got frustrated when I quoted Tyler Toney from the Dude Perfect documentary when he said, "I'm great at everything, but not good at anything."
Yeah, I don't want to be that. I don't like that. That's not great. That's just it. It's okay to be good. You might be an exception to not good at soccer, not good at basketball, not good at whatever. That's cool. You're the exception. You can play baseball, whatever. But you really are nobody at the end of the day. You're not really good at anything.
Yeah.
I need somebody to argue with me on this because I don't know if that's right. I don't believe what I'm saying. It's just the thoughts that I've had, and I need help. I don't know what to
do.
do.
See a therapist, bro.
I don't want a therapist. That shit's retarded.
You should go pay someone to tell you what you already know.
I don't want that.
Therapist.
I think this is found through experience. You learn about this through experiencing things. I just haven't done them yet. I'm in the process of doing them.
Just like I said earlier.
Punch somebody in the head.
You learn through experience.
That's what I agree. That's what I was agreeing.
We're bringing it around town. Bringing it around town.
Jesus.
The SpongeBob references this episode. Magical.
That's been bothering me. Exception versus exceptional. Because not everybody can be exceptional. Then there would be no exception. It's by definition of the word. Am I destined to be one of the herd so that somebody else may shine? God, I hope not. God, I hope not.
I'm glad you said that. I was about to say, potentially.
Fuck no. No! Ah! We've done a lot of screaming on today's episode.
It's a good one. We're testing the mics. We might have to adjust our volumes and our equalizers. Maybe put the echo up so everything is echoed.
I think we should end it on the echo.
Dose, bros.
Bromigos.
Turn the echo on. Let's call this bitch. We can't reach the echo.
Dose, Bromigos.
Episode 8.
Bruce Buffer.
And stop!
Oh god, dude, that was loud. I like that.
Dose, Bros 8.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. If you're watching this shit and you ain't subscribed, push the red fucking button.
That's it. You don't have to get notifications.
You do.
You don't have to like.
You do have to do those
You
things.
just have to subscribe so we have more subscribers.
Do
and
those
views.
things now and share that shit.